What's up, everybody? This is episode 2 of, the Washington Wrestling Talk podcast. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas, and, with the New Year coming up in a couple days, I hope you all have a Happy New Year. This week I'm going to spotlight a specific wrestler that I have grown up watching, and he's still going to this day, and he's known now as PCO. For those of you who don't know who he is, his name is Pierre Carl Ouellet. He is from Montreal. The first time I saw him was in the mid-90s as part of the Quebecers tag team with Jacques Rougeau. And I didn't know at the time that he was blinded in one eye. But for a big man, he could pull off some great moves, and, he won, I believe it was 2 WWF Tag Team Championships with Jacques. Then Jacques left the company, and then he became a pirate gimmick known as Jean-Pierre Lafitte. His only notable accomplishment at that time was a feud with Bret Hart, which culminated at a In Your House pay-per-view. I believe it was the third one where he stole Bret's jacket and wore it to the ring for their match. He didn't really accomplish much as Jean-Pierre Lafitte. He went then from there to, I believe, WCW, where he reformed his tag team with Jacques Rougeau as the Amazing French Canadians. Didn't really accomplish much there. They were primarily used as, jobbers to the stars. They would get some wins on WCW Saturday Night, the B shows, but never anything big on, Monday Nitro or Thunder. And then he and Jacques resurfaced in the WWE as the Quebecers, but not as, dressed as Mounties this time, just as, in singlets with the fleur-de-lis, the symbol of Quebec. Really not much there either. I kind of lost track of him until I saw that he resurfaced here very recently as PCO, the Inhuman Cyborg whatever. He's just signed a contract with Ring of Honor. The guy's been going for about 20, 25 years now, and he's completely reinvented himself. I watched an episode of Major League Wrestling on YouTube last night. It was a Christmas special they had, and I swear this guy feels no pain. He did a dive from a balcony onto a table, and he didn't even land full on the table. He landed on the edge of the table where the edge was sticking up. And he still finished the match. And I'm thinking to myself, my God, this guy is tough. But yeah, like I said, he just debuted in Ring of Honor with Brody King. And they are teamed with Marty Scurll, who I've had some interactions with on Twitter the past couple of years. But if you ever get a chance to see PCO, check him out. Big cards coming up this week. Of course, you got Wrestle Kingdom for New Japan. The big match there, the main event, is going to be Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on Kenny Omega for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. With all that's been said on YouTube on Being the Elite, which is the Elite, if you don't know who they are, that's Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson, Marty Scurll, Adam Page, Cody Rhodes, and it just goes on and on. And there's talk of them starting their own promotion called All Elite Wrestling. So we'll see what happens after the January 4th show. Of course, you got the Royal Rumble coming up at the end of January. Big spoiler alert, John Cena made his return to SmackDown. That'll air this Tuesday. But that's about all the wrestling news I've got. I was asked the other day by a friend of mine who is a wrestler. And she asked me why I haven't interviewed anybody yet. Well, here's the reason why. I haven't asked anybody to be on my show yet. I'm still testing the waters here, getting everything set up. So that's the reason for that. And now for some bad news here. The week before Christmas, my ex-girlfriend, whose name is Julie, decided that she was going to take her own life. And it's come as a shock to me, a lot of my friends. She was only 32, but we can't understand why she did something like that. I just know that we all need to be there for each other, friends, victims of, people that have done this. So, my heart is kind of broken right now. But anyways, I've just lost track of what I was going to say. Sorry guys. I'm still in a state of shock right now. I only found out Friday, and it's been kind of a whirlwind roller coaster for me. And I'll just leave it at that. She's gone. She will be missed, but I don't condone the way she did it. So back to the wrestling talk. I was on Facebook the other day, and I saw that one of the local promotions here, they're known as DOA. They will be having an event. I believe it's the same weekend as the Royal Rumble at Harvey's Comedy Club here in Portland, Oregon. If it was a Saturday, I might go. Wait, no, that's NXT. If it was a Friday, maybe I might go. I'll have to check the exact dates and let you guys know. But other than that, there's no real wrestling action here in the Northwest much anymore. But anyways, I'm rambling here, so I'm going to cut this one short. I have to make my way over to Portland, Oregon. I've got to pick something up at Vision Works. So until next week, guys, I will talk at you later. And remember, Happy New Year. Take care, guys.